guys, Country Fried Goth here. As you can see, like from my last video, I sound a hell of a lot better. I gave my sickness to Danielle. So I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those things where we just keep passing it back and forth until like summer, so oh well. I wanted to kind of do like a bit of an update just because like my Mac situation, like there was like a whole month where like I didn't upload anything. So my job situation, as of today, I no longer work at Joann's. I put my 2 weeks in, well, a couple weeks ago because I guess Saturday would have been my last day. I needed time to work on my law final for one of my classes. I mean, like, they were kind of easy documents, but it's just there was so many of them that it was like really time consuming. I called into work today and the manager's response was, well, how about since you have another job and you have school and everything, how about I just cover your last 2 shifts and then we'll be done with you. And so, I mean, like, she's kind of nice, but she always comes across as like a huge bitch. So I didn't really know how to take it. So I just replied with, if that's how you, like, if that's what you feel the best course of action is or something like that. And I put thank you and she never responded. So like, I quit, but I also feel like I got fired at the same time, even though I didn't. I don't know, like it didn't matter because I would have been let go at the beginning of next month anyway because I was only seasonal. But yeah, so that happened and I am back to work at the hospital cafeteria. Working at Joann's, like I loved the job, but I kind of started wanting to quit whenever I compared like my last pay stub from the hospital, just working weekends and then working like anywhere from 6 to 8 days in the pay period, depending on like 6 to 8 days out of 14 versus just 4. I made $1 more working like twice as many days pretty much, and I'm like, that is a huge fucking waste of my time. Like there's so many other things I could be doing because like I have so many interests and I try and like keep up with all of it. Like I'm trying to do country fried covers, I'm trying to like keep up with this channel, and I'm trying to keep up with my schoolwork most importantly, and I just felt like there was so much more I could be doing. And so then today happened. Yeah, so I start back at the hospital on December 10th, which is a little bit before, it's the week before finals, but nah, whatever. I'll make it work. As you can probably tell by my lip color, I finally was able to afford expensive ass Black Moon Cosmetics shit. I got it as like a Christmas present to myself because it is so expensive. Like even with the Black Friday discounts, it was still like, I think $200 was pretty close to like all the stuff I ordered. And that's just for lipstick and eyeshadow, people. Like, ladies or dudes, like if you're a person who wears makeup or you're a person dating somebody who wears makeup and you're like, oh, I don't see why you do that, you're naturally beautiful without it or whatever, fucking appreciate the work that we put into our appearance because number 1, it's time consuming, number 2, it's fucking expensive. School. So if you follow me on social media, I talked a little bit about how like I didn't want to be a paralegal anymore because I wanted to help people. Well then, like whenever I was in North Carolina visiting my aunt, my uncle, and my cousin, my aunt and Danielle and I went to the beach and we went for a walk, and I kind of like did some reflecting and I'm like, you know what, like being a paralegal is not gonna help anybody. I'm gonna be stuck in an office doing paperwork all freaking day and like whatever, I have to like go with what the lawyer says and I'm like, that's not for me. I'm like, I want to get out there and I want to help people. But then just hearing stories, because I mean like obviously Danielle's a social worker, all of her friends pretty much are social workers, like hearing them talk about stuff that goes on, all of the shitty things that their clients put them through, and like just I couldn't, because I'm not a patient person. If you know me, like you know I'm not a patient person, and you have to be able to like sit there and like help, you know, these people with like whatever they need, and sometimes they'll call you stupid and like all this other stuff, and you just have to sit there and take it, and not for me. So what I've decided is I am going to continue with my paralegal studies and do what I originally wanted to do, which is make recording contracts for a record company. I do have, like the first time I went to school, I went for music education, and hey kids, don't know why I thought being a teacher would be a good idea, but whatever. So I have like all of these music classes that are just like sitting there not doing anything. So I am looking into the audio recording program that VU has. I have a friend that graduated from there and he works at Sweetwater in Indy now. I'm not doing social work, sticking with the paralegal stuff, doing my audio recording. Other than that, I mean, life's been going pretty good. If you saw my video that I posted, then you know what song that I'm attempting to cover. I already have to re-record the acoustic part of it because something happened with my capo, and I guess like I bent the top string down so it was like really out of tune and it sounded awful. So I'm gonna re-record that and try to get that put together. I am having a problem with like, which I know that it's just how, I keep wanting to say Final Cut, but that's not it. Logic reads things is like whenever you like, cause I don't have like an audio interface. Like I just have this little guy. And so like whenever I'm recording like my electric guitar, my bass and all that kind of stuff, like I have a cord that like whenever you think of like a guitar cord, like one end goes into the amp, the other end goes into your guitar. Well, same concept except the other end goes into this thing. But Logic reads it as an audio device, so whenever I'm recording it, I can't hear it. So it makes it kind of hard to like record things because like I can't go by what I've already recorded because I can't fucking hear it. So, and how I record my acoustic is I just take my microphone and then I just like get it up there. But I mean, as you can see by like the background and all that other shit, like I have fucking nowhere to put amps. So I'm trying to do it this way to like save myself some space, but I can't fucking hear what I'm playing. So it makes it like harder to record. So I'm working on it. It's a fucking work in progress, but I'm working on it. I guess that's it. So just remember that it's free to be nice and don't be a dick. Bye guys.